Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB the Show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the Kansas City Royals. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll, and towing the slab in this one, Seth Lugo. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
This is Bryson Stott. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Trey Turner at the plate. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That missed by a lot. The count now 2-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back here with my pal Singy, towing the slab in today's game, Zach Wheeler.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Tied him up on a fastball inside. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. And there's a ball. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Well, and those hitters' counts sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
Nope.
That's off the inside corner, and the count is 2-2. On the ground, and that squirts through. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
So here's the Royals DH, Jack Caglione. 2 outs. Fought off foul. The 1-2. Dives, and he can't hang on. And he's out on the tag. Ping-pongs around a bit, but they get the out, and that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. And now it's Alec Bohm. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he grounds one to the right side. He steps on the bag. 1 out in the second. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. 1 out, bases empty.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
Swing and a miss.
Look, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
No score here in the second. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Perez on to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Max Kepler at the plate. And a pitch. Swings and misses. And the count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Now, Michael Garcia. Gonna count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Out to short, Turner. In plenty of time to first, and they get Perez for the out. Drew Waters stands in. 2 outs, base is empty.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Way inside, gets out of the way. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. But no chance to get him, and he'll take first on the strikeout. So a man at first. And to the plate for Kansas City, Nick Lofton. And they put the tag on him for the out. Back back here in Kansas City, all set for the start of the inning. Here's the speedy catcher, JT Realmuto. And that one is downstairs. Now 2 balls and a strike. And a swing and a miss there.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now the third baseman. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Check swing called strike. And that's strike 2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the 3rd time today. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. And now the right fielder, Nick Lofton. That one ripped. And foul ball. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Here's a 1-2. And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And now it's Kyle Isbell. And that's down and away. And he chases a high fastball there.
No, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Marsh sizing this one up. 2 up, 2 down. Jonathan India at the plate. Here's a 1-1. Tap foul at the plate. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he struck him. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, and stepping in is the speedy Bryson Stott. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. Trey Turner now.
They partnered back in 2023. Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
That one almost got him.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
That one misses. Now 3-1.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him swinging. 7 in a row by way of the K. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Well, you know, with 2 out and nobody on, it's going to take something special to get a run across, so why not? If you got some pop, swing for the fences.
That one not close. Now 2-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the 4th time today. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now here is Bobby Witt Jr. Way out front for strike 2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So up now for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino. welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB the Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the Kansas City Royals. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Almost ready to get underway. Our starting pitcher in this one, Seth Lugo. What should we keep an eye on here?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Next pitch, not close, up high. And a swing and a miss. Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Next offering upstairs. One out, bases empty. Swings through that one for strike two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. One down, base is empty. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. So up next, James Wood. Two outs. That's down and in.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And now it's even up.
Threw that fastball right by out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Headed down the line. And that will drop foul. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Stays alive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. To the right side. Pasquantino steps on the bag. Nats go down 1-2-3. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound in this one, Mike Soroka. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, this guy lives and dies with his slider, and it's a good one. Most guys, they're working off of their fastball, but he's backwards a little bit, works off the slider, and then when the fastball comes, it can add a little velocity in terms of perception when guys are used to seeing that off-speed pitch. When it's right, really tough to hit, even if you guess it's coming, because it's breaking 2 plates, horizontal and vertical.
You only live once, you gotta live it up. Yes, my red tie.
On the ground to the left. To first. And a quick out, number 1. And the batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And next up for the Royals, Vinny Pasquantino. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. The pitch. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
He was all over that one. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Had a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. And to the plate for Kansas City, Michael Garcia. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here comes Witt around third. He'll score in time. Throw pulls him off the bag and he's safe.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
2 strikes.
Next offering is downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. Now the tag at third, and they got him. And that'll keep more runs from coming in, inning over. Top of the second, here's the catcher, Keibert Ruiz.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now it's Luis Garcia. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And now it's Ahmed Rosario. So now 1-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Bottom half of inning number 2, and here is Drew Waters. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, bro, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Wood hauls it in for the out. And there are 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Next to hit, Kyle Isbell. And a swing and a miss.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And we're back. And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Jacob Young. And that one hammered. That's back onto the track, and he makes the catch. Dalen Lyle digging in for the Nationals. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Alex Call. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the air to left center, Isbell under it. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jonathan India. On the ground right side, and that's just foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals. The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch misses. It's 2-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. And that is cut on and missed. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Back here in Kansas City, now it's the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. The Nats yet to pick up a hit here. Gets him to chase after that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Strikeout number 8. And now James Wood. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side. Back here at Kauffman Stadium. Bottom 4. Now it's the DH, Jack Caglione. another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. And now it's going to be Michael Garcia. Right through there for a strike. Close, but called a ball. 2-2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Fly ball down the line. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. 2 down, bases empty. Salvi steps into the box now. Swing and a miss as he was late.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success.
Swings through it for the K. And he strikes out the side for the 3rd time today. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Keibert Ruiz. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Isbell makes the catch, and there's one gone. And now up for Washington, Luis Garcia. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. 1-2. And that skips in the dirt.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Got it. Strikeout. Next to hit for the Nats, Ahmed Rosario. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1. Into center. Isbell moving in on this one. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the left fielder, Drew Waters.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
And that's another strikeout. 8 in a row. Unbelievable. So up now for Kansas City, John Ray. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a ground ball out to short, and he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the second baseman, Jonathan India. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back back here in Kansas City, all set for the top of the sixth. Here's the center fielder, Jacob Young. New pitcher in the game for the Royals, Lucas Erceg.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And one out now. Dalen Lyle getting ready to hit. Pitch misses, and a count 2-1. The Nationals hitless so far in the game. Up and in, and now 3-1. Swing and a miss, 99. How do you do?
Oh, that's cheddar, baby.
Got him swinging. So 2 down now, and here is Alex Cole. That missed by a lot. Ball 2. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the sixth. That one misses. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
There's a swing and a miss.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're...
Swings and misses. And he strikes out the side here in the sixth. Well, we go bottom 6, and to the plate for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Oh, this is off the second base bag. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Man at first, nobody out. Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Witt gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Jack Caglione. And it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
First and second, no outs here in the bottom of the sixth. Grounder off the pitcher. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the lefty. Hope he's all right.
That's 3 singles in a row. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Steps off, looks to third, nothing happening.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
And now, Michael Garcia. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Bases juiced, no outs. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to...
What a stop. Goes to third with it. There's one. But no throw to first as he'll hold on to it. Drew Waters stands in.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
To third might be two. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. So digging in, John Ray. And 1-2.
Ooh, Baez. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Top of inning number 7 for C.J. Abrams now. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Miles per hour to finish him off. Up now for Washington. Welcome into Chase Field in downtown Phoenix. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Arizona Diamondbacks. And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this. Coming up on the first pitch, getting the nod in this one, Corbin Burnes. What do you have on him, Chris?
The opposing hitters are going to see a lot of cutters. This guy can throw it to the front side of the plate, the back side of the plate, so you're really not able to cheat to get the fat part of the bat on the baseball.
And now the shortstop, Mason Wynn.
For St. Louis, the shortstop, Mason Wynn.
Line drive, caught. Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. Now with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Nice efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Rip to third. Whips it to first. St. Louis goes down in order. Redbirds down quietly. And now Arizona gets its first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on. And starting this one, Sonny Gray.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And here is Corbin Carroll. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. First pitch misses.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Ground ball up the